Hello everyone, I'm Asta Jain and I warmly welcome you in today's interview session. Today we are going to talk about the real estate market and what will be the future of real estate in India. Well, before commencing with this, I want to share one quote with you all which I heard this morning, that never start a business just to make the money but in order to make a difference. And we have a live example sitting right in front of me. We have Mr. Vivek Raman with us, who is the co-founder cum director at Regrov. So welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Asta.
So before commencing with the interview, let me tell you all about Regrov. Regrov is the leading tech-enabled real estate Indian brokerage company. Recently, they have been awarded as the fastest growing customer-centric real estate brand in Asia by the Global Brands magazine. So congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So Vivek, we know that Regrov comes under the top 100 real estate market in the world. It is globally. So can you tell us that what is the scenario of real estate market in Asia?
So, if we talk about the real estate, so let us understand real estate is a need of human being.
Okay.
Without real estate, nothing is there. If we are sitting and talking here, we are on some real estate.
Yeah.
Our day start from real estate, we spend on real estate, and we end on real estate.
True.
So there is no business like real estate. And if we talk about coming to an Asia market, real estate is one which is in very high demand in Asia, because in Asia there are a lot of developing countries are there, and businesses are moving, spending monies into these developing countries. So real estate is increasing, and especially if we talk about residential sector, because after second post-COVID, people are working from home, gig economy is there, so they need bigger homes where husband and wife both are working. So demand of this residential sector has increased. But again, commercial properties has also increased, office space, warehouses, because these e-commerce companies are entering into Asian markets, and they need office space, they need warehouses. So there is a very good growth in Asia. There is nothing like real estate. Asia, or it is a worldwide. Everywhere it is growing.
Okay, from your responses, Vivek, I was wondering that what are the current and emerging trends in the Indian real estate market?
So I am basically more into residential sector. Regrov is more into selling of residential.
I know about that, yeah.
And the reason we choose residential sector is because it is in more demand. I have told you the reason why it is in more demand, because gig economy and work from home. And there is one factor which is very important. As an Indian, we are the first time buyer of an apartment, first time buyer. Earlier, and now also we live in independent homes, but now the younger generation is moving into an apartment. Earlier the age was buying home was 60-65 year. Now in the last 5 year I have seen a trend. It has come down from 32 years to 28 years. So you can say a bracket of 28 to 32 years people are buying an apartment, and still in India real estate has just started. So and what I call it a primary market, which residential sector. So it is in huge demand, and if we talk about the whole as a real estate industry, in few years it will become 1 trillion, which is big number, USD 1 trillion.
Okay, 1 trillion.
1 trillion. It is a big number, and with the urbanization is happening very fast. People are moving from one city to another city, so demand will keep on increasing.
Yes, Vivek, you're absolutely right. In fact, nowadays I know that people, and especially youth, are moving towards the apartments because they prefer to live nearby their workplaces.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very good initiative, and of course, today's generation is living in that thing. Of course, I'm also looking for a paying guest thing and an apartment for myself. So Vivek, I want to ask you that what makes you different from other real estate profession? Like, there is something that makes you different, or anything like that?
We are not different from others. We are also doing the same job what other real estate
but you know that
brokers
no
are
one
doing.
is alike. There's some, some differences are there.
So there is a unique way of doing things, and
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So I'll give you an example. So I would ask you one question: how did you travel today?
Well, well, this place was unaware to me, so I came to Ola. That was safest, I
Ola.
guess.
So
Yeah.
now everybody is using Ola and Uber. Why didn't you hire a traditional taxi and came through that? There is a huge difference. Earlier also people were doing a taxi business, but when Ola and Uber came, they become very big, very giant because they have created a lot of convenience for customer.
Exactly.
And you can book through an app, and you can see the vehicle which is coming is very clean, and you don't have something in back in mind. Oh, he will charge me something extra. There is a fixed cost almost there, and you will reach at your location at time. There's a lot of convenience. So these companies have deployed technology, and they have scaled a business very fast. So that's we are unique. We have also deployed a technology in our business so that we can scale a business 100x faster, and we can create a good experience for our customer. So what we are doing, I'll give you one example. We have done a lot of things. We are creating an online original videos of the properties which customer can see by sitting at home only. They don't need to come for a site visit, so they can see 5-6 properties and they can identify 1 or 2 properties. So when they come at site, they will see the actual thing. So that convenience we are creating for a customer. And the second, the team at the ground are very professional, especially in real estate, traditional real estate. The people are not so professional. So people like us has joined this industry.
Yes, Vivek, as you have said, and of course about the technology thing that you mentioned, I know that you have been awarded for the same, and many international universities really praise that model of yours because your franchising model is also lucrative. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Vivek, what is your vision and mission behind Wipro?
So one thing which is very important, I feel, in order to achieve my mission or vision of a company, because as you told that we are into franchising business, we do all our transaction through franchisee, and we have a lot of franchisee partner all over India, from north to south, east to west. Now we are entering into international market also. So one thing which I believe, if my franchisee partners are successful, company will be successful and will achieve its mission and vision of a company.
That's
so,
very nice of you to think
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because in today's era, no one thinks about the success of other people.
Yeah. So my vision for company, that I want to enter into 190 countries. I don't know, there would be more countries, but my personal vision for a company to enter into 190 countries, and there is a reason behind that.
Okay.
For me, it is very easy to enter into 190 countries because I don't need to create any product. Because if I say, if I am entering into Dubai, Africa, Nepal, America, London, anywhere, already real estate is there.
Exactly.
I have to take my business experience and my technology there, and
that matters.
yes. So even in India, if I am sitting in Delhi and if I have to operate in Andhra Pradesh, so I'll take my technology, I'll take my business experience. Already real estate is there. So for me, going to America, London, anywhere, it is like going to an Vijayawada or Hyderabad in India, the same thing.
Well, that's very, very nice of you to think like that, Vivek. And of course, our audience knows this, that Vivek is the co-founder and director of Riggrog. But along with that, he's also an award-winning author, and I really admire his books and his writings. So Vivek, can you tell me that does your writings and does your content or your mindset like that as a writer helps you in business in some way? Like, it is helpful?
Yeah, but first thing I want to accept, I was very bad in studies throughout my life.
Who is not? Everyone is bad. I mean, I was also very bad, and I hate mathematics a lot. So no one is perfect in studies in the starting, but as I always say that studies does not define a personality and a person.
But anything which is linked to business, it become my passion.
Okay.
So a few years back, a lot of my classmates, a lot of my other entrepreneurs suggested me to start reading books.
Okay.
And then I started, because they told me the reason to read a book, that if you read a book, you can scale your business faster. So that generated an interest to start reading books. Then I started reading books, and actually it helped me a lot. And then after that I started writing on articles, and because what I believe, what you write, you become that actually.
True, that's true.
Yeah, so if I talk about my mission and vision, so I write it down, and once I write it, I will get I'll find a way to become that actually.
Yeah, Well, writing is very important in today's era because everything is related to that. If
Yeah.
you cannot write properly, you cannot develop something.
Right.
It says like that. So Vivek, my very last thing I want to ask you is that is there something or is there any message you want to convey to the young entrepreneurs out there?
So there are two things which is very important for young entrepreneurs, and
Okay.
even still I keep on applying this to my secret, and one is fast decision making. If you don't take a decision fast, you will actually lose a lot of things in life. It is not like a bus. One bus is going and another bus is going, and
Okay,
so because if any opportunity comes to you, you should grab it. Otherwise, someone else will take it. So in business, you have to be a fast decision maker. Second, your current environment. Never take advice from any one of your current environment, because your current environment is of the same skill set and same people are there. Because let's take an example. If I want to start any business and I have a friend who all are in job, and if I take their advice, they don't have any experience of that. So your advice should be from learned and experienced people of that industry who has actually scaled that business. One thing, millionaire can make you millionaire, billionaire can make you billionaire.
True.
So that is very important.
So that were the wonderful responses from you, Vivek. Like, I'm really glad to have this interview session with you. I learned a lot about real estate and what will be the future of real estate in Asia. And of course, as I said, that you have done the great development and you have made a great change in the real estate market. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And thank you for being with us for this interview session. So audience, that's all for today. We are wrapping up with this interview. We'll be seeing you soon with another round of the interview. Till then, stay tuned, stay fit, stay healthy, and of course, see the channel. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you.